Well, after repeated flip-flops, it appears the Saffron Party has been able to stitch an electoral arrangement for itself in Telangana. Yes, the Saffron Party and Chandrababu Naidu-led Telugu Desam Party have entered into a seat-sharing agreement. The agreement came after a mammoth round of meetings between TDP bosses and the BJP functionaries at Delhi. Of the 119 assembly seats, the BJP will contest in 45. The Saffron Party will get to contest 8 of the 17 Lok Sabha seats. The BJP-TDP tie-up came after the BJP's Telangana in charge, Kishan Reddy, threw his weight behind TRS's Chandrasekhar Rao. However, the BJP national leaders disregarded Kishan Reddy's choice and have now thrown their weight behind the TDP. And while the police have seized a car in Kanpur near the Goa-Karnataka border that was carrying unaccounted money, around 20 lakh rupees were seized from inside the car. The car was seized from Chorla checkpost. The money was being transferred from Goa to a destination in Karnataka. The police is interrogating the driver at the moment. But let's not forget that the vigil has been stepped up in view of the elections being around the corner, and now it seems like 20 lakh rupees has been seized from Goa-Karnataka border. The unaccounted money was being transferred from Goa to Karnataka. The police are currently interrogating the drivers of the vehicles. And while the Dharwad parliamentary constituency once used to be a Congress fortress but has now turned into a stronghold of the BJP, Prahalad Joshi was seen campaigning at the Nrupatunga Hills in Hubli. State BJP president and incumbent MP Prahalad Joshi is confident of continuing the winning spree by retaining the seat for the third time. He was seen interacting with the voters across Hubli Dharwad. Let's not forget that Prahalad Joshi has the dual role to play of that of an MP as well as of the BJP state president, and now ahead of the elections, Prahalad Joshi doing all he can to interact with voters. The next time you are caught talking on the mobile phone while riding or driving, be prepared to get your driving license suspended. City traffic police have decided to tighten screws of two-wheeler riders and motorists who talk on cell phones while driving and put the lives of other commuters at risk. The traffic police have cited this negligent attitude of drivers as one of the major reasons for the increasing number of road accidents in the city. They said that speaking on mobile phones does not only distract the driver's attention but also creates nuisance and poses a danger to the others on the road. Well, the rules were in place, but now it looks like the police officials have decided to implement it and enforce it to the fullest, as speaking on the mobile phones while driving or riding distracts the driver or rider and thereby puts the lives of other commuters at risk. And well, in the shocking incident, a fight over a paltry sum of 100 rupees in Sunkadakatte resulted in a 20-year-old youth being injured on his left hand. Charan, a first-year BCA student, tried to intervene on behalf of his friend Saket, who was being harassed by a gang of 5. One of the goons in the gang struck Charan's left hand with a machete. The left thumb was almost severed from the deep cut on the left hand. The boy was immediately rushed to Hosmat Hospital for treatment. The doctors have found that the impact of the attack was so severe that it severed the bones, tendons and nerves on the left thumb and palm. After a 5-hour surgery, the severed part was attached to the left arm. The parents have filed a complaint with the Tavrakere police and FIR has been lodged against the culprits. However, the police are yet to take the statement of the victim. Let's listen to what the victim had to say.
My friend was playing, sir, and that 6 members came and asked to give me 100 rupees. He said, No, I don't have today. Even I also lost in cricket betting. He told, and he told, no, I want that sit. After some guys came and he forced it to him, and we came by side. After I gone and asked to Sanket what happened, Sanket. They was beating to Sanket, I think, and I gone and asked what happened, Sanket. He told they had taken come long. That's it. After I okay, come leave it. I said to Sanket, and they don't know how they came and bet me on. In long they bet me.
Well, the parents now want the police to bring the culprits to book, and they have registered a complaint in this regard. However, it could take the victim to recover almost 6 months, as the severed part has now been attached after a 5-hour arduous surgery. Let's listen to what the doctor treating the victim had to say.
Yesterday, one patient by name Charan, 20 years old, was brought with a history of assault, where his left hand was almost chopped. It was told to me that somebody came and requested him or demanded 100 rupees from him. When he refused, then he was assaulted. Wherein, because of this, the blood vessels, nerves, muscles, tendons, and the bones were broken. And it happened at about 12 noon. He was brought to hospital at about 3:45. Immediately we took him for the surgery, and we have fixed the bones using external fixator, whereas the nerves, blood vessels, muscles, tendons were repaired and reconstructed by our hand surgeon by name Chaitanya using a special microscope.
And while a man was stabbed to death in a drunken brawl at Cottonpate, the deceased has been identified as 32-year-old Manjunath. The man was stabbed to death by his own friends. The police have registered a case and the accused have been arrested. Well, in fact, there we have it. This man that you see in the television screens was repeatedly stabbed by his own friends for over 10 times over a drunken brawl. The man had gotten into a brawl with his friends yesterday at Cottonpate, but the situation went completely out of control when their brawl escalated and his own friends stabbed him over 10 times. These were the scenes that were witnessed after the murder took place, as the scene of crime spoke of the brutality of the murder, as the man that you see in the television screens, 32-year-old Manjunath, was stabbed to death by his own friends. It is not clear at the moment as to what was the reason behind the brawl escalating to such a great extent, but the police officials have taken the accused into custody. Well, the incident took place in Cottonpate, where the man that you see in your television screens was stabbed over 10 times by his own friends in an inebriated state. It was a petty fight that eventually led to the death of this 32-year-old man. Well, this man was out with his friends in Cottonpate yesterday, but things didn't go as planned, as he was stabbed to death by his own friends after a brawl went completely out of hand. Well, the man was stabbed over 10 times, and the incident took place in Cottonpate. It is not clear as to whether there were a lot of people around when the incident took place, but the police officials are looking into the matter, and they have even taken the accused into custody. And while the Reserve Bank of India left its policy interest rate unchanged as expected and said it does not expect further near-term policy tightening if headline inflation continues to ease towards the bank's target level. The RBI kept its key repo rate at 8%. Since taking office in September, RBI Governor Raghuram Rajan has raised the repo rate 3 times by a total of 75 basis points. India's consumer price index inflation eased to 8.1% in February, near RBI's January 2015 target of 8%, while the wholesale price index slowed to a 9-month low of 4.68%. The RBI wants CPI inflation to ease further to 6% by January 2016. Rajan expressed concern about risks to growth in an economy expanding at under 5%, its lowest in a decade. He said growth in the fiscal year that began this month is expected in a range of 5 to 6%.